Hello, I'm Linda from Daisy Creates Glam, and today I wanted to share with you my vintage haul from Rhythm Riot. I love to see other people's vintage hauls, and today I thought I'd share with you what I've bought and thoughts on how I'd style those items that I have bought. But first I just wanted to explain what I'm wearing today. This is a top that I made some time ago from a vintage butterick pattern. A lady commented on one of my videos to ask if I would share what I'm actually wearing when I make the videos. So this is vintage butterick pattern here. I've made a couple of options of this blouse and this is a short sleeve one, but I have made a long sleeve one as well. It's quite a versatile blouse to have in your wardrobe and it goes with a lot of things. So without further ado, let's get on with sharing the vintage haul. First up is this cream bracelet from Time Bomb Vintage. It's got a neutral colour and a great fluidity to it. Another unusual bracelet from Time Bomb Vintage. This one is on elastic. I thought this would go really well with the suit that I made last year, which is a Lillian style suit, and it just picks up the red accents from the buttons and embroidery. Here's another orchid. This one was from Shazam Vintage Hair Flowers. This one is a really vibrant orange peach colour, and I think it would look great with this green suit. That's just one option for the styling with it. Next up are some items I got from the vintage fair at Camber Memorial Hall, including these buttons, which are always useful to have in the stash, and also these 1930s Art Deco buttons. This one has a clip on the back so you can remove the button prior to washing the garment. I did manage to lose one of the clips, so I felt I should buy them, but that's no mean feat anyway. Finally, there's a little celluloid or Bakelite brooch. This is tiny, but I think it's great next to a dark background, and that's going to look lovely on a jumper or a jacket. Really sweet there. And here they are again. I just thought that these were really pleasing to the eye, so I've put these two pieces together just because they look nice. Next up is this little silk scarf that I got from the Over the Road Vintage Fair. I really like the Pantones going on here with maroon, brown, blue, green and red. So that'll go with lots of things. And also it's got this really cute design on it. Next up is this pair of crystal earrings that I got from the Over the Road market in red and grey. They're really, really sparkly and they're the perfect match for my fake Lillian suit that was in an earlier clip. The second pair is some lucite crescent shaped earrings with some sparkles on, and these go with something that you will see later on absolutely perfectly. The third pair are these orange and lemon earrings, which as you can see are listener, and they are glass, and they were from the Vintage Flea on Sunday morning. Moving on to two items that I found in a charity shop in Rye are these sheer gloves with this really delicate print at the cuffs. I'm sure they'll go with something for a summer outfit. Secondly was this wavy print tie in sort of earthy tones, which I thought looked really nice with this brown skirt, but would ideally go with something paler. Next up is this larger item, which is an acrylic 1950s style jumper in duck egg blue, which has got this lovely soutache work around the edges, which makes it really pretty. And it's also got these really nice glass iridescent buttons, which are really delicate and really suit the garment. Now, this is, as I said, duck egg blue, and I've teamed it with a green skirt, but it would look ideally nice with a Pantone of, say, purple or maybe even a brown put together with that. This was the largest item I bought, and this is a 1950s full skirted dress that I got from the flea on a Sunday morning. As you can see here, it's got this amazing print which has French writing on it. So I'm assuming that it's some kind of French street scenes. It's in a lovely summery yellow. So that's quite an unusual novelty print there. And as you can see, the neckline has got these 1950s style gathers with some little waterfall sleeves. It did have a bit of an issue, as you can see here. It looks like it's had a rip in it and somebody has mended it. But the mending is pretty good. And when you stand back, you can't actually see, because of the print, you can't see the mending there. So I was quite pleased with that. And I did wear it at Rhythm Riot, but it's probably not going to come out again until next summer when the weather's a bit warmer. Last we have my absolute favourite purchase of the whole weekend is this clutch purse that I got from Rhythm Riot, from Debbie's Vintage World. As you can see, it's see-through, and if I hold it up to the light, you can see the translucency of it. It's really, really nice. I was told that it's an American clutch purse. The best thing about it is that it has these hinges on either side, and when you pull it apart, it actually stays open. And how useful is that when you're rummaging around trying to find things in your bag? And it's a great size. It can fit a phone in, plus all manner of other things. And I'm sure I'm going to be able to use that a lot this winter. So there you go, that is the extent of my vintage haul from Rhythm Riot. Not a grand haul by any means. We could have bought more, but there was clothes aplenty. But as you know, I make my own clothes, so I'm more on the lookout for accessories and little things to brighten my outfits up. There are various shopping events at Rhythm Riot, the main one being the main vintage market that's held at the event. But on the Saturday morning, there's an outside event which is held in just opposite the event, opposite Pontins, which is just a local church hall. And there's actually two venues, and I only went into one, so I probably missed out on some good bits there. Next, there is Rye. The people tend to go into Rye on the Saturday, and as usual, you find that most places there's quite a few charity shops, and they get all their vintage stuff out for that weekend because they know the kind of people that are going to be coming and having a look round. And then finally, on the Sunday morning, there's the vintage flea stroke car boot sale, which again is held at the event but in a different venue at the event, and that's absolutely brilliant. It's got a really good vibe, it gets really busy, there's lots of sellers, and they also have a vintage DJ playing 1950s gospel music, which gives it a really good vibe. So for anyone thinking of going to Rhythm Riot and loving vintage shopping, then you'll certainly have a great time there. There's so much stuff to buy, old and new. And talking of vintage markets, there are a couple more coming up. One is Gazehound Vintage, which is in Surrey, I think. And then there's another one, again in Surrey, at Farnham, which is the Vintage Fashion Fair. I may go to those, so there may be some more vintage hauls coming up. Don't like to miss an opportunity to get some bargains, and you never know what will be there. So yeah, fingers crossed I'll be able to attend those events and find some more goodies. So drop me a comment if you love to vintage shop, and let me know if you found any great bargains or things that you love this year. It'd be lovely to know, and join me again for more vintage haul news at some point in the future. Take care and see you again.